Hello? Hello? Okay. We're here, right? Right? Okay, good. It's all good. My audio cut out in a funny way right there at the end. I touched my mic and my audio cut out. And that was different. That was different. Moose Audio 30, hello and welcome in. It's so good to see you here. Constellazio's throwing a dance party. Hooray, hooray. And guess who else is here? Songlist Bot. Songlist Bot is in the building. Guys, we do have a song list, and I am going to sing some songs. I'm still getting over this, whatever this crud was that I had. Um, but I put super glue on my nails again last night and again this morning. So I think, unlike Friday, I'm going to try using my nails to play instead of the finger picks today. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. And I've been gradually over the last month adding some more stuff to my song list. And even more so, I've been throwing things into my favorites on Ultimate Guitar. And it's a little out of control over there. I have sorted out my former account and my new account, mostly. I think I'm logged into my new account. Yes. I'm logged into my new account, and those things that I've thrown into favorites, I can then gradually look at adding to streamer song list. When I put it in favorites on Ultimate Guitar, it's kind of like, here's a song I might like to have a look at some point and see whether I can learn. What am I hearing? What is going on? Is it from inside my computer? Is it from outside my house? I don't even know. Don't even know. How is everybody doing? It's not from inside my computer. My speakers do this weird thing where I plug in the earphones and it gives me stuff through the earphones, and also, unbeknownst to me, plays everything through the speakers as well. So if you guys ever hear a weird kind of echo-ness about anything, let me know. Because it could have something to do with that, and I just need to maybe like shove my earphones plug into the speakers a little harder. As I move forward with connecting all of the equipment up, it's possible that eventually the speakers will not be connected to the headphones, which will not be connected to the neck bones, which will not be, you know what I mean. We may route things differently. That could maybe make a difference. Let's play the tuning song, because I was kind of scrambling top of stream, to be perfectly honest. But you guys, I have the most wonderful little stand for the ukulele. It's just absolutely the best. It's lightweight, it's collapsible, and it sits right there, and my ukulele can sit in it while I'm streaming, and that way I can switch ukuleles. I can guitar. All right, we're going to turn that on. Been having trouble with the E string for some time. Don't know why. All right, I see nothing on the... You've got 3D printed ones? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So when I stream, I have 2 ukuleles and a small guitar that I use, and I currently have the one stand, and then everything else just kind of gets leaned up against surfaces. Oh, interesting. Oh, ooh, interesting. I see a throne command. Very, very cool. I was looking at my throne and trying to update it a little bit last night. Throne also has a neat ability to put things on there and then just like squirrel them away in a hidey hole for like future reference, things that I don't need now, but I aspire to need someday, like future stream things and stuff, which is it's a cool thing. I think it leads to expansion of imagination, of possibilities and stuff like that, which I like. I also I took a look again. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I took a look again at TreatStream last night. Once I moved here, it was like there was nothing available. Well, I hadn't looked in a long time, and it looks like maybe there might be restaurants in spitting distance from me. They only deliver through Grubhub TreatStream, and around here it's mostly DoorDash. But Grubhub does exist, and it's really kind of a challenge because TreatStream has an upper limit for an amount that can be on the order, but the percentage of that amount that's eaten up by the service fee, the delivery fee, the driver's tip, the tax is really big. And so it's kind of like you have to look and see, is there like a snack or a salad or something really small that's available, because a regular meal it won't fit in the limits that TreatStream has imposed. And I've seen other people comment that in like the reviews for TreatStream. Yeah, even without a Christmas bonus, like I was looking at it and trying to make just a poke bowl fit. And it was like, no, absolutely no way, not even with the one time only $10 discount that you can get on the first meal. So we'll see whether or not it, and also TreatStream is really tricky in terms of trying to add meals into the account and everything. So I futzed with it for the better part of an hour and eventually decided it was time for me to go to bed. And I'll maybe try again another time. But I've had people ask me like, "Oh, you don't have TreatStream anymore." And so I'm just saying, I'm looking again. I'm trying. It's not the easiest to set up, but I'm hopeful. That could be awesome, because people treated me unbelievably kindly when I had TreatStream up before. When I lived in a more urban area, there was a Thai place that I liked real near where I lived, and so that was amazing. All right, I'm gonna try a song that was brand new to my list last week. And I'm gonna do that instead. I don't know what my MO should be, Constellazio, on doing the Elena's pick thing, because I would like to have Streamer Song List keep track of which songs I've played, and in order to do that and to keep track of the number of songs I've played, I have to throw your request in the trash. This is not out of any sense of not being appreciative of your request, but I'm substituting very good advice for Elena's pick. And I did hit the trash button, but it wasn't out of disrespect. It was just I'm putting very good advice in there as my pick. Let's see how this goes. That's not a clickable link. How sad. Let's paste and go. I like it. All right. It has a lot of chords. It has a lot of chords. It wants that for a C sharp, and that's one I'm not familiar with. So I'm reminding my fingers what that's like. A sus. It doesn't say a sus which. I'm assuming a sus 4. And then this B/C sharp. Okay. B/D sharp. Okay, we're gonna do it. All right. Do we want a capo? Feel like I want a capo. Why do I feel like I want a capo? I can't know that, can I? I give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. That explains the trouble that I'm always in. Be patient. Be patient is very good at. I think maybe 1 for the D. Be patient is very good advice, but the waiting makes me curious, and I'd love the change should something strange begin. Well, I went along my merry way, and I never stopped to reason. I should have known there'd be a price someday. I give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. Will I ever learn to do the thing I should? Will I ever learn to do the things it just rings too true. Way too true. Way too true. All right. I am happy with myself for following some advice that I gave myself. Fireflies, oh my goodness. Fireflies, is that even on there? Do we even have access to tabs for that? Why? Man, I played this song, what, 5 years ago? Maybe? Oh, sorry, this artist has told us we can't show this tab. Let's see. Um, I've been struggling with the controller for my ring light. And so finally, figured out a way to make it. Hey, we've got it. All right. When was the last time I did this? Can anybody see that? I can't see that where I'm 9 months ago. It feels like 5 years ago, to be honest. let's see how it goes. This is going to be effectively a live learn all over again because I don't remember it. I do have the tabs thanks to Nighty. Nighty the best. Let's put this. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fall asleep. 'Cause they'd fill the open air. 'Cause they'd fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I'd get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here when I'm far too tired to fall asleep. To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell. But I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's so hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. It's interesting. The C chord feels a little weird in there to me. And yet, consistently, up until like the very end, I was playing a C where I was supposed to play an A minor. I think my brain just went, oh yes, chord which I play with one finger, boom. and I chose the wrong one. That's how that went. Well, okay. We have now played that song more recently than 9 months ago. Thank you for requesting that, Moose Audio. Appreciate you. I wonder if my tea is steeped yet. Let's find out. We're getting there. It's getting tasty. Mm-hmm. It's tea. I mean, it's not tea. It's a tisane, but close. Je ne veux pas travailler. Pink Martini, a song from Canada. A song in French. Is it though? Are Pink Martini Canadians? Oh, thank you, Musadio. It felt like a struggle bus, but I'm glad you requested it because it's not going to get any better if I don't practice it. Are Pink Martini Canadians? Because she's not Quebecois. That's not the kind of French. They're from the Pacific Northwest. Okay, I don't know why I put the Canada thing on here. Let me fix that. Edit. It's not the place. Oh boy. Let's see. Edit here? Yes. Okay, not made in Canada. Click save. Boom. Fixed. All right, let's pull up the tabs for this. So this is a song in French. It's not a French song. Mokona can tell you why. I bet. Once I sing it, why this is not a French song. It's just a song in French. Cherry Bell, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, let's see how we do. So this goes verse, refrain, bridge. Just testing out the bridge. Okay. I think we got this. Let's turn on auto scroll. I believe. Thank you for giving a shout out to Cherry Bell. Ma chambre a la forme d'une cage. Le soleil passe son bras par la fenêtre. Les chats sur ma porte comme de petits soldats qui veulent me prendre. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier et puis je fume. Déjà j'ai connu le parfum de l'amour, 1 million de roses ne m'aimerait pas autant. Maintenant, seule fleur dans mes entourages me rendent malade. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier et puis je fume. Je ne suis pas fière de sa vie qui veut me tuer. C'est magnifique être sympathique, mais je ne le connais jamais. Je ne veux pas travailler, non, je ne veux pas déjeuner, non, non, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis, je fume. what they wrote. Okay, back to the bridge. Je ne suis pas fière de sa vie qui veut me tuer. C'est magnifique être sympathique, mais je ne le connais jamais. Aïe, je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis je fume. Hey Nevin, welcome. I see that. Yep, I saw that. You put that flag up there. Oh, thank you, Constellatio. It's a song I like, but can anybody who is a francophone, a French speaker, grant us a little bit of insight into what makes this a song in French rather than a French song? This may be a matter of opinion, but I feel like, yeah, it's a lovely song, but there's something missing. There's something missing. Right now, something that's missing for me is a leaf. Guys, I'm taking a little pause. I have a headache. And so I'm going to take a little something for that. And I'm going to try and remember to keep hydrating because that could probably help. Moose Audio, that is just absolutely adorable. Cheers. The song is more painting, but some sentences don't make absolute sense. Some French songs don't make sense either. Poetry is licensed, indeed. The thing that seems the most missing to me is the songs that I know that are French songs, which are not, I mean, I do not know all of the French songs. I know some French songs. I enjoy the French songs that I know. They have something in common. They have rhymes. And this song just does not bother. and it's, to me, it just sounds kind of funny to have this song that's in French, but there's no rhymes in it. And I am not the kind of person that says all poetry must rhyme. If it's not rhyming, it's not I don't feel that way. But I do kind of feel like French songs rhyme. and I could be wrong. You might have examples of French songs that I don't know that have no rhymes at all. But I don't think I've learned any French songs without rhymes in them. I mean, this does have some rhymes in the refrain, but it has verses with no rhymes whatsoever, right? We've got travailler, déjeuner, oublier. Great. But that's it. Right? I don't travailler, déjeuner, oublier. That's the only rhymes I see. And it's great. I love it. I'm particularly fond of AABB or AAABBB rather than ABAB. AAAB. Anything where the rhyme repeats, and also internal rhymes. Big fan of internal rhymes. But yeah, the verses have no rhymes. And it's still a lovely, lovely song that I have so much fun singing. I just enjoy it. I really enjoy it. But yeah, that's my about the song is only rhyming in the refrain. Any other songs that you guys would love to hear? I'm gonna look at my stuff that's kind of new. We had a request for Fedodo, and I kind of gave it a go, but I didn't find the this was last week, and it didn't get onto the played queue. Um, I didn't find tabs for it except for in a YouTube video. And see, buddy, that's that's hilarious. Also, welcome in first time chatter. Um, it's funny to see that request in chat because that's kind of a part of a former part of my life that I no longer am um I no longer am involved in, but I was in the ballet world for years and years. And so while the Waltz of the Flowers is something that I know inside and out in some ways, it is not something that's on the requestable list for this stream, but um, points for the creative request. Absolutely. I do work from my song list to the best of my ability. There are even songs on my song list that I kind of can't do, uh, but I do try to take requests for the song list. Um, and I think Fedodo is probably something that I'm gonna have to look again for that video that got posted in chat last week and grab the tabs from there. Let's see. What other things that are kind of new that I want to work on? Sally's song is kind of new. Is it too high for me today? Let's look. It might not be. Oh, Paglo, thanks for your request. I will play that. It's not, I'm realizing it's not entirely family friendly. But it is on my list, so yeah. That's something I'll have to think through. Tabs, you good? You good? Okay. All right. I'm gonna add Sally's song after Paglo's request. Oh, Moose Audio's got Get Lucky in there. Woo boy. Okay. Y'all. I have to share with you what I'm looking at here, because what? What? Would you know what to do if you saw that? Because I do not know what to do when I see that. That's terrifying. Let's look for tabs elsewhere because that's not okay. That's definitely not okay. Let's try again. Okay, I need to do something super, super quick. I'm gonna stand up for 1 second. All right. Hopefully that will help a little bit. Is today a good day to request a live learn? My voice is coming back. Maybe if you want to be real sure that it's going to work, maybe give me a little heads up. There's certainly I can't necessarily know that I will succeed at a live learn if it's a blind live learn. So give me a little heads up, and I can tell you better whether or not it's likely for Ultimate Guitar. Hello? Hello? Are are you home? Are you in? You're not in. You're out. Okay, let's try this. Oh my gosh. All right. I need just plain old chords and not tabs, just chords. There we go. Okay. All right. So, I know I've done this once before because Tux has a clip of me doing it, but without accompaniment. So maybe I'll try it with the guitar. Tu volas dansi. Let me try and see if I can find tabs for that. Actually, Tux, would you be willing to look and see if you can find tabs for that while I work on other things on the song list? Yep, with a shaker, yeah. All right, let's try. So this is another one. I know I've never done this. Hang on. Okay, it's in 4. Summer lovin' had me a blast. Summer lovin' happened so fast. I met a girl crazy for me. Met a boy cute as can be. Summer days drifting away. Oh, 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 those summer nights. Well, oh, well, oh, well, tell me, tell me more, tell me more. Did you get very far? Tell me more, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? Okay, why? Something's gone sideways. 1 second. Backing up the auto scroll. We started out on D and everything went great. And then we got to the chorus bit. And by chorus, I don't mean chorus, I mean the part where the people in the chorus sing. And it all went sideways, even though we're still starting out on D. Summer days. Wait, hang on. Met a boy cute as can be. Summer days drifting away. Oh, 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 those summer nights. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well. Tell me more, tell me more. No. The E, it doesn't work. He showed us splashing around. Summer sun, something begun. Oh, 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 those summer nights. is it love at first sight? Tell me more, tell me more. Took her bowling in the arcade. We went strolling, drank lemonade. We made out under the dark. We stayed out till 10 o'clock. Summer fling don't mean a thing, but oh, those summer nights. Wait. Why are we going to the B flat? Oh. Oh. There's a key change. Meh. Tell me more, tell me more, how much dough did he spend? Tell me more, tell me more. It turned colder, that's where it ends. So I told her we'd still be friends. Then we made our true love vow. Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams. But all those summer tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Irizagno saluton. Bonvenon. Well, let's try Get Lucky. You guys seem to be finding the challenging ones for me today. We'll hydrate a little bit more. Looks like I need to do some things to burn through some of those channel points you guys have. What tea are we drinking? I put in 2 tea bags. One of them is Throat Coat by Traditional Medicinals, and the other one is by Yogi Teas. It's not Immune Zoom. It's something else that tastes nicer. Don't remember. No? No capo? Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends were beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. Oh, it's a high belt. Great. We're up all night to the sun. We're up on. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no rhythm. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. Let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We've come too far to give up who we are. Let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. Gotta scroll. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Traditional medicinals is super good. Super good. All right, we're going to give Sally's song a go. It's new on my list, so I wanted to give it a little practice. Ah, 4 minutes to ad break. I think in that case, I'm not going to try and push through another song real fast. I'd rather kind of take my time and have that song be there for when we get back from the ad break. I haven't been able to keep up with chat very well, so I don't want to just song and just ignore you all, because I could just song if you guys weren't here and I didn't have the camera on, and I'd rather enjoy a moment to sip my tea with you all. And Moose Audio, don't forget that if you ever want me to, I'd be glad to break down a song a little bit, share with you what I'm looking at when I'm playing a song. So if there's a song that you're working on learning, or you want to learn but you're not really sure quite where to start, I'd be glad to go over it and just like do the chord breakdown, or the breakdown of like, okay, here's how the verse goes, here's how the chorus goes, or here's how the pre-chorus goes, here's how the whatever. You know what I mean. If it's something, especially if it's something that's on. By the way, did you just hear that Windows notification sound? You probably did. I'm assuming my mic picked it up if the desktop audio didn't pick it up. It might be a good time to have a tea break, you guys. Because I was a little bit rushed on my way into stream, I think I might start my break just a smidgen on the early side. You heard it? Okay, that could be for a variety of reasons, including that my speakers were on. So we'll start by turning the speakers off and see how that goes. Also, I can turn my desktop audio down at least because it's not doing anything right now. Frankly, I don't see why I shouldn't just turn my desktop audio off. I don't think I'm gonna make it an entire 3 hours. It sounded clearer than through the mic. Okay. Well, it shouldn't pop up again because I've turned off my desktop audio in OBS and I've turned off my speakers on my desk. So should be good. I really appreciate the feedback. That's clear and helpful feedback. I'm going to start my break and come back a little bit refreshed, do just a few more songs, and then we're going to switch over to The Long Dark because I don't want to push my voice while it's recovering, and it's feeling not very happy about singing today. I do feel like it's good to try to sing regularly, but I understand. So just let me know when that seems like a good fit. Tux, if you find tabs for Tu Vivo l'Estancy, let me know. And I will have a look at that as well. But don't throw your points in. You did, and you requested it. Okay. It's in the Discord? Okay, I stream without the Discord running because it kind of interferes with stream a little bit. If you could whisper to a mod, then when I get back, a mod could put it in chat. A mod, maybe Constellazio, or Irisanyo. That would be awesome. Okay, we're on an ad break. I will see you in a little bit. Hey, I am back. Welcome in. Let's see. Thank you for that link. There we go. All right. I'd like to try transposing this. Well, no, maybe no. Okay. We'll stick with the ukulele. Does this have auto scroll? Maybe not. Oh, hang on. Maybe do this on the guitar. Maybe we can do this on the guitar. It does have really quick chord changes, which is the link has auto scroll. Zarda proverbo de Zancho. Okay. I believe this is the first time. Really, Moose Audio? I swear you've been here during a music stream before, but I'm so glad that you're having a good time because I am really not feeling. Yes, Neben, mi donos tion, Alvi said. Post momento mi volas agordi la gitaron. I'm really not feeling at my best today. Okay, I will do proverbo. Zarda proverbo por Neben. Okay, here's the book of Esperanto proverbs. This is not like religious proverbs. This is just proverbs from a whole bunch of different languages that have been translated into Esperanto. So we're going to open at random and put our finger on a random proverb. Proverb 1441. Malgranda birdeto, sed acra ungeto. La saggia vorto de nia maestro. Malgranda birdeto, sed acra ungeto. I like that. Yeah, I think while I think streamer self-care is important, self-care in general is important, it's also okay to go live when you're not necessarily feeling like you're going to be capable of doing your best work, because streaming isn't the same as like I don't know. I think it's okay to just be human and be a struggle bus sometimes. I'm going to try and play this on the guitar, but I need to tune the guitar first. I'm just learning how to play the guitar. And the challenge with this song is that it has fast chord changes. It's not that the chords are difficult. Are you listening? You should be listening. You don't look like you're listening. I'm confused. Guitar tuner. Now you're listening. Okay. Close enough. Saluton, Felix. As long as you're enjoying it, it's a much bigger struggle than usual, Tux. But I promise I'll stop if I need to. Let's close requests. I'm not going to be able to do a lot more music today. We'll switch to the Long Dark. It's strange. I thought that I had put Sally's song on the list, and now it's showing up in the history, which is not true. How do I remove that from the history? I did not sing that song. Is that correct? That is my recollection, that I did not sing that song. I'm deleting that song from the history. I don't know. I pushed the wrong button, I'm sure. I did not sing it. Okay, good. All right, let's try this. Oh no. There we go. Ciu vi volas danci en granda rondo inter homoi de la tuta mondo knanjo. Ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas danci sub luna lumo? We need a G in there. A musici lau ritma drumo knanjo, ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas vi? Ciu vi volas vi? Ciu vi volas danci? No. All right. I'm going to try and move over so that the headstock is visible. There we go. Ciu vi volas danci kai preni manon, char dancado bonigas sanon knanjo. Ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas danci tiel senĉese, min brakumi ege karese knanjo? Ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas vi? Ciu vi volas vi? Ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas danci en granda rondo inter homoi de la tuta mondo knanjo? Ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas danci sub luna lumo, a musici lau ritma drumo knanjo? Ciu vi volas danci? Ciu vi volas vi? Ciu vi volas vi? Ciu vi volas danci? Oh. Ciu vi volas danci? danci, tu vi volas danci, tu vi volas danci. Woo! Don Gron, Kimmy Dancies, thank you for dancing. That's so much fun. Tux, what do you think? We should add this to the list, right? Right? We should have this on our song list. I met Jomo a couple of years ago when I was Esperantumando and wait, was that a combination of Esperanto and Spanish there for a second? When I was Esperanticizing doesn't work. When I was doing the Esperanto thing in France, I met Jomo a couple of times and it was really fun. He was playing at a music festival when I first met him. And he was scheduled poorly in the music festival. He was scheduled really early. And like nobody had showed up yet. Not nobody, but nearly nobody. But there were a couple of us there who were having the time of our lives dancing to his music, and we were the entirety of the mosh pit. It was not a mosh pit, it was just a dance fest down in front. So it was not an Esperanto festival. It was just a festival where he was invited to sing, and he sings in a ton of languages. A ton of languages. He's really active in the movement to invigorate the Occitan language. Is that how you say that in English? Somebody posted a picture in my Discord the other day that was like, what country is this? And it was basically Occitania. If there is, I mean, maybe no official such a thing, but anyway, the region of France where that language is spoken. And it's really, it's interesting. It's a really interesting language, and he sings in that language and a whole bunch of others. Skate, saluton. Bonvenon, welcome in. So we're gonna add that to the song list officially. Let's do that. I go in here, I push this button, I push that button, I say Ĉu vi volas danci, and the answer is of course we do. Artist Jomo. Active attributes. We can say guitar learning, ukulele in Esperanto. Eventually that'll be a loop. Nothing is a loop yet, but eventually that might be a loop. I would think that would be a loop. I mean, it's just a 4-chord song, right? Why wouldn't it be a loop? Create that. Heck yeah. All right. Paglo, would it be possible to choose one of the two? Because I have run out of steam way faster than I had hoped that I would. And I will try to do both of them, but I want to know which one is your favorite so that in case I can't do both of them, I've at least done the one that you wanted the most out of those two. Oof. You can skip both. I don't want to skip both, Paglo. I want to sing your songs for you. I'm gonna just do my best. I'm gonna just try them, one and then the other. Now, Let's see. I have two different tabs here. Let's see which one I want. This one. I think it's just it's theoretically doable on the guitar, but it's 7 chords. And so, okay, we're going to start with Here Comes the Sun, and I'm going to play it on the ukulele just to make it a little easier on myself. There's a riff, but of course they only tell us how to play that on the guitar. I really prefer this B7 for this song, even though they've written it with this B7. They've written the tabs out with that B7, but I prefer the bar version. The poor bar version. Let me try again. A little better. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. This is, wait a minute. These are not the tabs I've ever used before. I'm closing that. Closing that. I'm editing this. I'm removing that. That looks confusing. That has a chord in it that I've never ever played. Ever. It's a cool chord, but as soon as I got there, I went, I'm in uncharted territory. My brain can't handle uncharted territory today. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is the one I use. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Does it auto scroll? No auto scroll. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's all right, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Here comes comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Let me have a quick look at Fine Line. No promises yet. I'd like to give it a go. There's an auto scroll. Okay, Nightbot says drink tea. I'll drink tea. That's a song that I rarely do in English. Most people requested in Esperanto, so that's fun. Paglo gave me a chance to review. How the heck I do this in English? What is that language? Do I remember it? Sometimes. All right, let's turn on the auto scroll. There's a fine line. You know what? I feel like I need to tune again. Is that what's going on? Is that happening? Maybe? There's a fine line between a lover and a friend, and there's a fine line between reality and pretend. You never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. There's a fine line between love and a waste of time. There's a fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. And there's a fine line between you're wonderful and goodbye. I guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. But there's a fine line between love and a waste of your time. And I don't have the time to waste on you anymore. I don't think that you even know what you're looking for. My own sanity, I've got to close the door and walk away. There's a fine, fine line between together and not. And there's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You gotta go after the things you want while you're still in your prime. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. My pinky fingernail was a little longer than I thought. Just got it right there at the end. Thanks for that request, Paglo. In a little bit, 2 whole months since I sang that. Okay, I'm gonna pick an ending song and then we're gonna switch categories. Why do I want to sing Tell Me on a Sunday? That's not a good ending song. It's a good follow-up for Fine Fine Line though. Let's do it. 3 months. Need a capo. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I think the nails that I'm growing out are still a bit struggle bus, so I'm going to go with the finger picks because they're smoother, like shape file something. Nails getting the sound that I want. Is this the right key? I think it is not. I think I want C. Keep on too. Guys, I'm gonna look up a different tab because I think I would know what I was doing. But of course I don't. And tab's been taken down. What about this one? No, I'll that one. Arg. Okay, you know what? I thought I could do this one. Not in the cards. I'll pick a different one for an ending song. Sorry, throw that in the trash. Let's do some Adele. I'm gonna pick the easier tabs. I've got easier tabs and I've got better tabs. I'm picking the easier tab today. Okay, I do want the finger picks. When the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. Go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the end of the earth for you. Make you feel my. Make you feel my. Well, Constellatio, in some cases, we write down in the artist slot the person who composed the song. And in some cases, we write down the artist that people are likely to hear in their heads when they think of the song. And I think you're right. It's probably a shame that we aren't consequential about that. Can we say that in English? Work in English? That might not work in English. Ni ne estas konsekvencaj pri tio. We don't do that consistently. That's the word. We're not consistent about it. But those are the two things that we put in that section of Streamer Song List info panels. Because if I wrote To Make You Feel My Love and I didn't write Adele and I wrote Billy Joel, then people who were requesting songs, I think, would be confused, unfortunately. They might think it's a different song when it's not a different song. And that, guys, is all of the music energy I have for today. We're going to switch categories to the long dark, and we're going to go for a walk in the cold and the dark snow. And we've been playing the story mode of the long dark a little bit. And oh, thank you, Skate. It really didn't feel that way today, but I think it's good to just push a little bit, but not push too much, right? So my voice is still healing from having some sort of a bug, virus of some kind. And I'm finding that today my energy is surprisingly low. And that's okay. It happens some days. We just keep going. So this game has a photosensitivity warning on it. I am pretty photosensitive myself and I haven't had problems with the game, but your results may vary. So they suggest that you should not sit too terribly close to the screen and make sure that there's some other lights on in the room. I am going to turn on a backlight behind my, that changes the temperature in here, but I mean the color temperature in the room. But I think it's worth it. And we're going to go to the gaming screen and choose the right game so you guys can see the game as well. Also, disclaimer, don't try what you see on the screen in real life because it's not the same thing. I did a category change. Did it not go through? Let me try again. Maybe now it's working. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's see. Where do we go? Guess I'm sitting right in front of the TV screen behind me. That's not ideal, is it? That's something I need to work on. Okay. It's been a little while. We are in Wintermute. There we go. Okay. Wintermute is the story mode. It's at least chapter 1 of the story mode. It's being released gradually. And the policy of the game publisher is not to push the devs to meet deadlines that are not realistic. And so the chapters of the story have been very slow to come out. And at the same time, for better or for worse, they also released an expansion to the game that has nothing to do with the story, or it's a DLC basically that came out kind of in parallel. So they were working on all of that at once, which means the story is not necessarily being completed very, very quickly, but that's okay. There's much to enjoy in this game. When the game first came out, oh, it's dark and I have no fuel in my lantern. How interesting. I don't even know where I am. But you know what I can do? I can sleep for another hour and see if it's a bit brighter. Oh, also, we need some audio. I don't hear audio even. None of us hear audio. Let's see. Here we go. Now it's morning. Ah, now I remember. We went to try and get some supplies. And we got caught out in the cold and we had to sleep in the church. Let's look at the audio options. Oh, maybe you guys are hearing audio and I wasn't because I had turned my... Now I hear. Back to the game. Oh, the audio is some of my favorite parts of this game, really. Okay, so we have a lamp, but there's really kind of no point in holding that lamp because we have no fuel for that lamp. So let's take a look at... I have forgotten how to play this game. Let's take a look at what we have in our backpack. We have a lot in our backpack. A lot. Are there any unnecessary things we could drop? We probably could put down this wood, sticks. Save ourselves some weight. It'd be useful if we come back here again. And then let's look at our map. We're here. We went all the way out here. I'd like to also go to this cache here. We're gonna go back to the Grey Mother and talk to her again. Now that I don't know if you remember, we put her daughter's necklace on her grave. Oh good, the weather isn't quite so bad today. It's very, very cold. Did we harvest? We did not. All right, you don't hear audio? Oh. Let's see. I'll turn up audio a little bit. Let's see. Can you hear crow? You hear now? Okay. I just needed to turn it up a little bit, I guess. So we went somewhere over here. And we found her daughter's grave, Lilith Barker. And we put that necklace there. And so now we're going to go back to the Grey Mother and say the strange sound. And go back to the Grey Mother and say, okay, you've given Lily her necklace. Here, wolves. We are playing on a very easy game mode because I just kind of want to explore the story and enjoy the walking simulator-ness of this game. The feedback that I saw in the reviews for this game was that the DLC was creating a walking simulator out of the game. And frankly, I don't see that as a bad thing. They were saying that it basically adds...
Could end up being useful.
It adds so much distance in the game that it winds up turning it into a walking simulator. We're gonna grab that mushroom. We're getting quite cold, so I think we need to hustle back to the Grey Mother's house now. Very cold day. Might even jog a little. That doesn't make us warm, which I find unrealistic. I think jogging should warm you up a smidgen. Let's see. No. The temperature, my body temperature is falling just the same whether I'm jogging or not jogging. But we see Grey Mother's house now. She's got a fire. You can see the smoke rising from the chimney. So when we went out to that bridge that was quite far away, we found a whole bunch of cars and a whole bunch of car batteries. Now, I don't really know what to do with a car battery, but they were very heavy. We couldn't bring them all back with us, and we're planning on leaving this area anyway. And the route by which we are leaving is a climbing route. We've been given Lily's climbing gear. And so we're not going to be able to take things like multiple car batteries with us. That's not realistic.
I found Lily, your daughter. She has her pearls now.
They were the last gift I gave her on her 16th birthday. She wanted to leave Milton, to be free. She had grown up here in the mountains, a climber. She wanted to leave to summit all the tallest peaks on Great Bear. I was afraid to let her go. Fought bitterly. And she left. She died out there in the mountains, in the wilderness.
Losing a child is...
It's like losing your own life. You have a kind heart, Mackenzie. But it's a heavy one. Go. Find your friend. Use Lily's climbing gear and her map, and maybe then her death won't feel so empty.
Thank you. I'll come back for you.
You've done a lot for me, Mackenzie. I won't forget about you.
So we've been curing some pelts and got here. And we left a lot of things here. We just didn't have everything we just didn't we had too much stuff. Now we have a sprain risk because we're carrying too many things. Won't be able to keep all of the things. I want to just take inventory. A lot of rose hips. Oh. So maybe we need to make some really hard decisions about what to take and what not to take. But on the other hand, we still haven't searched that other spot where there's some useful things. So let's try and do a little bit of repairing. White Dove, welcome in. Oh, we're coming up on an ad break, Constellatio. I think I'll get some more tea when we go to the ad break. I want to repair some cloth clothing. transfer over there some things that don't need at the moment. Don't have anything to do with what we're currently working on. Is repairing clothes. Oh, it can't hold anything more. All right, cabinet. That cabinet is full. More. Third rabbit pelt. That. I think I saw another rabbit pelt there. Maybe that was my imagination.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yes, that is true. You absolutely are. Okay. So, let's try and repair some clothes, make sure they're in the best quality possible. We've got a wool scarf, cotton, 2 cotton hats. I'm not excited about the cotton hats. I want wool hats. The scarf is at 90%. I don't think there's a lot of point in repairing these cotton hats. So I'm going to harvest that. And since we're playing on kind of an easier level of the game, I think we're having a problem of too many resources. To repair the ski jacket. Hope you're doing well, White Dove. It's wonderful to see you. I am super low energy today, but I'm hanging in there. We switched from music to video game. Now let's see. This is not as good as a parka. There's that. But what about this? Is that better? No. Okay, I'm confused about the parka and the down vest. I think I can use them for resources. This shirt is good, but not as windproof. More waterproof. Hoodie is wet. Thin wool sweater is pretty good. This is confusing. It says my hoodie is worn, but I don't think that means I'm wearing it. It says it's wet, but I don't see myself wearing it at all. So I think I can just harvest it. Doesn't matter if it's wet. The t-shirt is of value to us at all. Ad break. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more tea and I will see you on the other side of the ad break. Thank you so much, Constellazio. I'll just Hello, that's the wrong button. Welcome back. I heated some water in the microwave for more tea. And it reminded me of the trolling that the United States State Department did recently. I don't know if you all saw that announcement that they made about making tea, but it was hilarious and very spicy. But I do know better. Making tea in the microwave is not really making tea, but I have two excuses. Number one, I had a limited amount of time. And part of the reason why Americans do not use electric water boilers the way Europeans do. Wonderful, Irizanyo. I'm super excited to hear about that. I wonder how it's coming and what it's going to look like and when we are going to get to see it. And I've totally lost my train of thought. It was about tea. Something about tea. Hot water is hot water. Yes. Okay. It has to do with the fact that American electricity is slower and less powerful than European electricity. And so electric water boilers take a lot longer to boil tea than they do in Europe. Also, in America, at least, many of them are plastic, which that's a whole other thing. But it takes longer. And my normal method of making a decent cup of tea, we use an induction cooking plate, which only works with certain types of kettles or plastic boilers. Nice if you like to drink plastic. Yeah, well, my spicy take is that it's not good for anybody, but that's coming from my perspective as someone who actually is more sensitive to that kind of thing. But it's because the reason that I'm sensitive to it is that my bucket of toxins got filled up and then was overflowing. And when you have too much of bad stuff, then you have symptoms, and then you have to reduce the amount of bad stuff until you don't have symptoms anymore. And many people manage to go their entire life without getting to the point where they have symptoms, and that's really great for them. But the thing is, you never know. You don't know how much your bucket is filled up until you hit the point where you get symptoms. And so my perspective is, as someone who did hit that point and had to deal with symptoms that made life difficult, very difficult, very, very difficult, I would encourage anyone to do whatever you reasonably can to reduce your exposure to things that can cause symptoms eventually. Even though you might never experience that, you also could. So anyway, that wasn't what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about heating water for tea. Yeah, so normally I use a metal kettle on the induction cooker, which is our range. So that's what we use for stovetop type stuff. And it takes as long as it takes, but when it comes to during an ad break, the efficient way to get myself a cup of tea is to heat it in the microwave. And in this case, I was literally just adding water to this mug, which had tea in it before, to the 2 tea bags that were already here. Now, 2 tea bags is a lot. The U.S. State Department, yes, they basically someone, I'm going to get it wrong. Someone made some statement about tea that was patently wrong from a British perspective. So, and this someone was someone who should have known better than to say something like that. And so the State Department issued an apology that ended with a statement that they make tea in the microwave, which was like even worse than the original spicy statement, which they were reportedly apologizing. The whole thing was just a big troll. And I guess it's good that people in government can keep a sense, if they can keep a sense of humor, because oh boy, yeah. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. A sense of humor is a good thing, and hopefully it was taken also with a sense of humor. And we're gonna go back to the game. The game has tea in it. It does. But right now we are repairing clothes. We have mittens. Let's see. We have decent wool mittens, worn fleece mittens, and worn driving gloves. We are going to take materials from the stuff that we don't love as much. No. That's not what I meant to do. Click back. Harvest. That's what I meant to do. I'm thirsty. I'm dying of thirst. I didn't even notice it. Okay, quick. Drink water. Water. Might as well drink this. Oh, not that one. Yucky. Drink this soda. I'll drink this soda. And some water. All right, back to clothing repair. Legs. I have pants. I have cargo pants. I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants, and I'm very happy about that. However, these cargo pants need some repair. I have thermal underwear. It does not need repair. Wool socks. I even have spare wool socks. Decent climbing socks. Let's repair these. And switch into those. Now that means I have 2 spare pairs of wool socks. That's very exciting. Let's see. Wear those. 82%. Wear these. 100%. Okay, that's fine. Now, we should be able to repair our boots. Let's harvest materials from these shoes. How's this tea coming along? It's not tea. Color comes first. Flavor comes later. Let's repair our boots. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. And we still have a sprain risk because we are carrying way too much stuff. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see, we've got a cured rabbit pelt now. I want to separate out the cured stuff from the not cured stuff. Oh, hey, we've got a stale granola bar under that fresh deer hide. All right, we will make another pile over here. We're going to drop some things that we don't need to take with us. We're going to go try and get some more we're going to try and go collect some more things so that we can make good decisions about what we are and are not taking with us. I'm going to drop all of the cloth. We could keep the flare shell. Is this cured? This looks like it's not cured. I'm gonna drop it in another location. Okay. Right, those are definitely not cured yet. We'll go back over here. All right, this is the pile of things here. Go back to adding to that. Let's add some fuel to our lamp. How do we do that? Don't know how. This is for fire starting. How do I add fuel to my lamp? Very windy sounding. Well, do that. Light sources. No fuel in the lantern. If I place it there, can I add fuel to it? If I equip it... I do not know. I have fuel, but I don't know how to use it. That's not very good. It's got to be in the book, right? Things. Knowledge about things. Containers. No. Fuel is not there. Survival basics. If you have the lantern on the floor and hold the fuel can. Ah. Okay. Put the lantern on the floor. Hold the fuel can. No. Here's the fuel can. I can take it or leave it. Storm lantern, I can take it or leave it. I've filled a lantern with fuel in this game before, but it's been quite a while since I've played again. Okay, light, no fuel in lantern. Oh man. Kind of almost begs the question, why should I even bring it with me at this rate? We don't have a rifle yet, so there's no point taking the rifle ammo. We don't need spare sewing kits. I really need to make my weight much less. Oh. Are we being given those boots? Yes, especially rugged boots given to you by the Grey Mother. Okay. I wish I hadn't repaired my boots. Well, that's basically slightly flavored hot water. Okay, let's look at those boots. They need repair, but they're better in all other ways. Let's wear them and repair them. Oh. We have put down our materials that we needed to repair them. That's fine. We will take the venison and go back over here and try and find some leather and cloth in this pile of stuff that we dropped here. Okay, let's see. Will that be enough? No, we need cured leather. I know I have some in this pile. Maybe I could take apart something else to get cured leather. Do I really want to rip apart my boots to repair the mountaineering boots? I mean, yes, I do. Oh, but if I do that, the meat will burn. Click on the lantern in your inventory and then click action. Okay. Take it. Inventory. Actions. Yeah. Thank you, White Dove. We will fill it from our fuel supply. Excellent. Okay. Now we can... No. We're going to pass the time until the venison is ready. Take that. What are we going to eat? Probably that venison, yes? Start with that. Okay, saluton. Mi plumanjos la alian. That made me thirsty. Let's drink some water. Okay, now we can take apart our boots. To repair these boots. It's getting late. Okay. We are well equipped. Alright, I suppose I could eat this granola bar. And drink some more water. Let's make some more water. Drinking water. Cooking pot. Select. Melting snow. 1 hour until melted. Alright. We are still almost too heavy. So currently, we are trying to get ready to go on an expedition out of Milton. We have a new map. This is our regular map, but we've found a map that shows how to go from here through the mountains, climbing, up and out this way. Let me show you that map. Things. Nope. Here we go. Lily's map. Examine. So this map is going to take us through the mountains and out of town. But we're not ready to go yet. I want to go to this supply cache here. And then come back to the Grey Mother's house. We went all the way out here and we found a whole bunch of stuff, including lots of car batteries, which I don't know what to do with, really. So I just left the car batteries there because they're very heavy and we couldn't bring them all back. So we have almost too many things in our pockets right now. Our backpack is very heavy and we need to make it very, very not heavy so that we can then go ahead and go to the supply cache and get whatever we can. Let's see, is there anything here that is not all the way cured? Nope. Okay. We'll put some of those things down. We made a big pile of our stuff over here. We're going to add to that pile. And we need to take some stuff to make a fire. Hang on. Okay, yeah, we're going to drop the cloth. We're going to drop the deer hide and the gut. I guess maybe we'll just take one flare. Let's see. Distress pistol. Guess we'll take the flare shells and the distress pistol. Just in case we need them. We won't take the jerry can or the lantern fuel. This is not a big deal trip. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. So I won't take the emergency stim or the painkillers. Let's not take the sewing kit because we've already repaired everything. I'm wearing this. Why? I'm not wearing this. So we can drop that. I am wearing that. I'm not wearing a t-shirt. Probably won't need water purification tablets. I don't need that many matches. I don't need my spare socks that I'm not wearing currently. I'll take a tin of sardines. If I could get it down to 15, be happy. I just don't see it happening. Let's not take that rope. I don't want to go without the pry bar. We're close enough. I say that's good. Snow, 7 minutes till melted. 1 hour until boiled. How are our curing things coming along here? Wow, it's dark over here. Okay, let's check that in the morning when it's brighter out. We'll pass the time. And now we have clean, safe water. We can drink that. And we'll leave that pot there. Okay, let's get a little sleep. Maybe 7 hours. Ramones, good evening. How are you? Salut. We are about to embark on a small adventure. We are going from here to here. Now, it's not that easy to find, but I want to take with me a little bit of materials in case I need to make a fire. Let's see. Is there some sticks? Maybe we would take a couple of those. Can we? No? No? Not allowed. Not allowed. Okay. Cannot take any of that. Fine. We will find our own firewood. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, as evidenced by the fact that it is snowing. I don't know how it is where you all live, but wherever I have lived, sometimes when it's very, very cold, it's just too cold to snow. I probably won't need the pry bar. It probably will have been a mistake to bring the pry bar. But, oh well. I think I go this way. Let me look at my map. The question is, do I get there this way? I think I do. I'm just not quite sure how to get up there. There we go. Found a road out. How do you all do with this game and motion sickness? Because I've been very concerned about motion sickness for viewers. Need to go approximately straight. Because I experience a little bit of motion sickness with this game myself when I'm playing, and I always assume, just like when you're in the car as a passenger as opposed to a driver, I always assume that it's going to be worse for the people who do not have the controller in their hand. So far, not feeling any motion sickness. Good news, White Dove. Happy to hear it. I hope I'm going the right way. I think the cave is over this way. Yeah. I'm going in the right direction so far. With some streamers, I get that motion sickness feeling, but you aren't moving around with fast movements, so I feel fine. I do occasionally, by accident, but I am trying not to do that all the time. I'm going to try and grab this stick, because I don't have quite enough for a fire, and I assume I'm going to want a fire when I get to the cave to warm up with. It's not too bad. I'm not freezing. But was that a bird? Is this the cave? Maybe this is the cave. Oh, somebody was here, made a fire. Maybe we need to have a lamp. Hmm? Nothing? Is this the cave? Press J for more info. Locate a hidden supply cache in the cave. What? We're in the cave. And I hear music. I'm confused. There can't be more than one cave right around here, can there? I don't see an arrow that shows where I am, which makes me think I'm right here. Let's go out a little bit and see if the arrow shows up. Yeah, that was the cave. So where's the hidden supply cache? Okay, we will turn on the lantern again. And maybe you all can help me find it. Let's start by hugging the right wall. We're looking everywhere. You know what I wonder? I wonder if I came here on my way to town. I did look up. I think I might have come here on my way to town and cleared it out already. I think that's what happened. I'm having a hard time distinguishing between my memories of the little bit of this that I played offline, the little bit of this that I played on stream in the long ago, and this particular playthrough. But at least once I have come to the cave and gotten some supplies that I found before I went to the town. So I think that's what happened. Let's see, what time is it? We have enough time to go back to town. We don't have to spend the night in the cave. And since we brought the pry bar and we have room in our backpack, we can look in some of the cars along the route back to the Grey Mother's house. And frankly, we were already having the problem of too many supplies. We have to make very wise decisions about what we take with us when we go mountaineering. That's a fast camera motion that is non-optional, just part of the gameplay. Yep. I like to put things in my pockets, as I do. If it's not nailed down, I will try to pick it up and take it with me. So let's look for some cars along the way here. Oh, empty. We already checked that, did we? Okay. That's all right. Ah, well. Nice to get a walk outside. It's good to go outside. If you've bundled up properly, there's no bad weather. As long as there's visibility. And we're back. Okay. So, we're warming up and making hard decisions. Poglo, you too, huh? Yep. One of my biggest problems in games, and one of the things that I enjoy the most about playing Wildflowers, is that there is no limit to the amount of things that you can carry with you. Not realistic, but appreciated. Okay, this is cured. All right. Here's our big pile. We're gonna just pick it all up and then make our decisions. Making tea out of the mushrooms, the rose hips, etc. is not going to be a good decision. It's better to take those things along and make it closer to when we need it. I wish I could just say, pick up this whole pile, but that's not a thing. How are we doing? We're getting close? My goodness, it's a lot of stuff. Rosehip tea is so good. Hammer space, do tell us, what is hammer space? All right, is that it?
Something's gotta go.
Yep, that is true. And it's not your bedroll. All right. Oh, and this isn't even it. We've also got the things in this cabinet. Not even looking at that car battery. All right. So we're going to start by making decisions about what we're putting in the cabinet. Food that is not in top shape. We're going to put this hatchet there and not take it. I think I should take the jerry can if I can, but I assume that I will not be able to. Medications that are expired. Stale peanut butter. Ridiculous amount of rose hips. I have over 2.5 kilos of rose hips. That is not going to wash. We should probably do one last repair with the sewing kit. And take one good sewing kit with us. Scrap metal, that's not realistic. Scrap metal shard, not even that. This was our first weapon. But we're gonna have to say goodbye to it. This parka is gonna go. We should take some snares. Stones we can come by anywhere. A poor quality storm lantern we do not need. Nor yucky grape soda or stale sardines, out of date sardines, I mean. Torches can go, we can get more anywhere, anytime. Bad water purification tablets, I don't know. Seems like a dodgy deal. Matches do not weigh very much and are exceptionally useful. I should probably keep them. Spare wool socks seem like a good idea to me, but I'm actually not sure that there's any percentage in it. I think we need to get real serious here. Let's transfer most of the tinder plugs. Oh, D&D term, Hammer Space, Agatha's Bag in Halloween Town, an imaginary extra-dimensional, instantly accessible storage area. The Bag of Infinite Holding. Yes. I did not know it was called Hammer Space, but I am familiar with the term Bag of Infinite Holding. Cool. A space in which one could have a hammer or anything else. Interesting. Okay, we're going to transfer those and keep that. We're going to transfer some sticks. No, I transferred all sticks because I can get more sticks. We are still so overweight, it's not even funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to transfer all of the rose hips and then bring back a few of them. How many do we want to bring back? 12. They are 0.01% of a kilo each. That's fine. That's what, 1 gram? Or is that 1/10 of a gram? 1 gram. 1 gram each. Okay. Painkillers, how much do they weigh? Not very much. This is too much old man's beard lichen. Let's bring just a little bit of it. Oh my goodness, look how overweight I still am. Stack of papers. How about if we only bring some papers? How about if we bring no papers? We do not need that t-shirt. This is really too much water. Let's transfer 2.5 liters of it. We can get more water later. We're wearing that. We definitely need the mountaineering rope. I guess we can't take all of these flares. We have a flare gun, a flare pistol, a distress pistol that uses flare shells. So that's better than these flares, right? Certainly is more weight. I think I need to decide, take one or take the other. Maybe taking the lantern fuel, but not the jerry can. This jerry can is so heavy. He said he'd be back. So, the cabinet is too full for the jerry can. Doesn't mean I can't put anything in there, but it means I can't put the jerry can in there. Oh my goodness, are we gonna make it? What else should I get rid of? I'm wearing those socks. I'm not getting rid of socks that I'm wearing. I'm wearing this sweater. Let's do some more repairing. Last minute repairs of clothing. 90% is fine. I'll repair this. %? Guess I should go ahead. We'll see whether we can get all ready for our trip out of the town before the ad break. I'm only going to take one sewing kit with me, so I'd like it to be a brand new one. We'll just go ahead and use up this old one. That might be it. We might get one more repair out of this kit. We don't really need it. I guess we'll go ahead. All right. Sewing kit has been broken beyond repair. All right. So, we have 3 bandages, quite a lot of antibiotics. We don't need to take that many. We don't need to take all of this antiseptic. Just one will do. Oh, and we need to repair our bedroll. How do we do that? Federal actions repair. We're gonna repair it with this sewing kit. And repair it again. That was in poor condition. Alright, now it's in perfect shape. Alright, we'll swap out the sewing kit. Oh, 10 books! That's a problem. But that's full. Alright, let's swap our sewing kits here. We want to take this sewing kit and hello? Leave that sewing kit and leave that sewing kit. Alright, that's full. So, everything else will have to go in a pile. Oh, we're still under sprain risk. My goodness. Alright, we're going to drop some books. And eat some cattail stalks. Let's eat something that takes weight. Okay, we've got some painkillers, some antibiotics, 3 books that don't stack for some reason, but that's okay. We'll drop that one. Have 2 books, chocolate bar, clothes that we are wearing. Cattails are pretty not heavy. We can't take all this cloth. We can make bandages out of them. Do bandages weigh less? Let's find out. Bandages. 0.5. No, bandages do not weigh less. We just can't take all of them. We'll just take a few. Coal seems like a good thing to bring. Don't think we can take all of our supplies. Oh no, I didn't mean to drop all of them. I meant to drop half of them. We are not wearing this shirt, so we're not taking it with us. Let's not take all of these painkillers. Take some of the painkillers. Some of the mushrooms. I think it's better. what do you think, guys? We have two strategies. Work Lurk, hello, Snoot Snoot. Welcome to see. It's good to see you. Our strategy could be we could get rid of as much as possible so that we're going as light as possible and have room to get new things when we find them. Or we could go with close to as much as possible so we're not in danger of spraining an ankle, but we have as many things as we could possibly take. And I think that's the strategy I'm leaning towards. You all tell me if you disagree. Salute on Snoot. So nice to see you. I hope you have a lovely work, Lurk. We are just wrapping up here. We have been getting ready to go on a big expedition. Let me show you what we're going to be doing. I have to have two hands to do that. I can't hold my tea and show you that at the same time. The radial menu doesn't work that way. All right. We have a new map that is going to take us from, this is the gas station here. We are off the map up there. We are right there. And here's the gas station. So behind the gas station, there's a place where we enter this climbing route that takes us through the mountains and out of town. We're leaving behind Lily's mother. Tarpoff votes for going prepared for anything and everything. Okay, so we're going to take as much as we can safely carry with a little tiny margin for picking up some firewood along the way. And here we are in an ad break. We are going to save the game. And we're calling it stream so that I know this is the game I'm streaming. Overwrite. Confirm. And we are ready to go. I'm going to find us a place to raid and come back here. And we are going to raid out and hang with a lovely friend. I'm going to get some food in me. I've been unreasonably tired today, so I didn't think I was going to make it till the end of stream, to be perfectly honest. But I did, and I'm proud of myself, and I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and I'm really grateful that you were willing to hang out with me even when I was very tired and at much lower energy than usual. We are going to join our friend Pyrus, who is playing Born of Bread. It's cozy over there. He does some story-based games and some old school games, and we've done a few collab stuff things, and it's been really fun in the past. So I think you guys will enjoy it over there, and I will see you again on Wednesday. We might play some more Long Dark on Wednesday. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to attempting our long and difficult climbing route. I'm hoping for no sprained ankles or wrists on our climbing route. And yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out and keeping me company today. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And do something kind for yourselves if you can. Do something kind for somebody else if you have extra spoons to do something with. But take care of yourselves as well. And I will see you on Wednesday. Let's go to our ending screen so people can be thanked.